In this video, we will talk about trigonometric ratio of complementary angle. So firstly, we will understand what is complementary angle. So firstly, complementary angles. What is complementary angle? So two angles are said to be complementary if their sum is 90 डिग्री। दो एंगल जिनका सम 90 डिग्री है उन एंगल को हम कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री एंगल बोलेंगे। सो लेट कंसीडर एंगल ए and there is another angle B. Angle A and B are complementary. So angle A plus angle B will be equals to 90 degree. This is the condition for two angle to be complementary. Now let's talk about trigonometric ratio of complementary angle. So firstly, we will draw a right angle triangle ABC. This is a right angle triangle ABC in which angle B is 90 degree. Let angle A is theta. So angle A is theta. This is 90 degree. So angle C will be 90 minus theta. So angle C is 90 minus theta. It means angle A and angle C are complementary because their sum will be 90 degree. So in triangle ABC with respect to angle theta, sine of angle theta will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So with respect to theta, our perpendicular will be BC and hypotenuse will be AC. If I talk with respect to angle C, that is 90 minus theta, the value of cos 90 minus theta will be perpendicular. The value of cos 90 minus theta will be base upon hypotenuse. So with respect to angle C, 90 minus theta, base will be BC and hypotenuse will be AC. So from here we can conclude that sin theta is BC upon AC and cos 90 minus theta is BC upon AC. So sin theta will be equals to cos 90 minus theta, or we can say in another way, cos 90 minus theta will be equals to sin theta. Now cos of angle theta will be equals to base, that is AB, upon hypotenuse, that is AC. Now with respect to angle C, sine of angle 90 minus theta will be perpendicular, that is AB, upon hypotenuse, that is AC. So here AB upon AC equals to cos theta and AB upon AC is sin 90 minus theta. So we can say that sin 90 minus theta will be equals to cos theta. That is our second conclusion. Now tan of angle theta will be perpendicular, that is BC, upon base, that is AB. Then cot of angle C, that is 90 minus theta, cot of 90 minus theta will be base, that is BC, upon perpendicular, that is AB. So from here we can say cot 90 minus theta will be equals to tan theta. This is our third conclusion. Now cot of angle theta will be equals to base, that is AB, upon perpendicular, that is BC. Now cot of tan of angle 90 minus theta will be equals to perpendicular, that is AB, upon base, that is BC. So from here we can say tan 90 minus theta will be equals to cot theta. This is our fourth conclusion. Now sec of angle theta will be hypotenuse upon base, that our hypotenuse is AC and base is AB. Then cosec of angle 90 minus theta will be hypotenuse AC with respect to 90 minus theta upon perpendicular, that is AB. So from here cosec 90 minus theta will be equals to sec theta. Now cosec of angle theta will be hypotenuse, that is AC, upon perpendicular, that is BC. Then sec of angle 90 minus theta will be equals to hypotenuse, that is AC, upon base, that is BC. So from here AC upon BC is equals to cosec theta and AC upon BC equals to sec 90 minus theta. So from here sec 90 minus theta equals to cosec theta. This is our sixth conclusion. Now we will summarize all our conclusions. So our first conclusion is sin 90 minus theta will be equals to cos theta. This is our first conclusion. Then cos 90 minus theta will be equals to sin theta. Then tan 90 minus theta will be equals to cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta will be equals to tan theta. Sec 90 minus theta will be equals to cosec theta. And cosec 90 minus theta will be equals to sec theta.